only because I was in that place last night having a few frothies. I've got no idea what that's for. Funny as. That's all I've got to say. Crazy as batshit she was.
$15.79.
G'day, Goose here. Join me as I visit the tiny town of Warooka, the gateway to Yorke Peninsula's Innes National Park. I find an amazing campground perfect as a base while exploring the area, and I throw up the drone for some fantastic views of the town and campground. And stay tuned as I catch up with the state's best anglers during their weighing for the South Australian state titles. So sit back, relax, and let's get into it. G'day, Goose here. I'm at a little town called Warooka in South Australia, down on the Yorke Peninsula. This is not a seaside town, it's basically a town in the middle, heading down towards the national parks area. It's a quiet little town, cheap camping. You can pay $10 a night to stay at the Oval. I didn't stay out there last night. I actually did a cheeky, I parked over there. Only because I was in that place last night having a few frothies and I wasn't going to drive. I hadn't planned to stay in Warooka. I was just, one of my old mates was in town. I thought I'd catch up with him. He's doing a bit of a fishing competition, the state titles, and I thought I'd catch up to him and say hello. And it's the gateway to down to the national parks, Marion Bay, Stenhouse Bay, all that area down there, Innes National Park. So we'll go for a bit of a wander around and just see what we can find around Warooka. As I said, there's where I parked up last night. So there's a few old buildings around the place. This is the Warooka Memorial Hall, 1884 it was built. So they must have had movies in there or something. And the Warooka Hotel over there does a really good trade. It's your typical country pub. I was in there last night, had a few frothies. They've got a dinner menu as well as the TAB, pokies, takeaway, all that type of stuff. And also they're celebrating 150 years, and this is someone's front yard actually. Museum, oh there you go. This is the museum, the Warooka District's Museum. Not open, it's just a bit of a display, old building. And it's good to do these walkabouts because you actually see some amazing stuff. Now, I've got no idea what that's for. If anyone would know, let me know. It looks like a bit of a shelter that's in the ground. Bomb shelter? Surely not. I'm actually impressed that the butcher's open though. Because of the back of the Warooka Hotel, they do actually have accommodation. So if you're down this way, and there we go. It's not IGA, it's Foodworks. Same thing, different smell. So it's probably one of the last places you can get supplies when you start heading down towards the national parks. Then we've got a coffee shop, but they've got a coffee caravan. And it's pretty popular. I was looking for this, the movie murals. See if I can see if I can get run over. There you go. Another one of the murals around the place. is more of the Warooka moving murals project, and there's the other what do you call them, the little codes. Oh, the old house. So that's what it looks like. I don't know if I should go in. See the back? No, nothing around the back. Okay. Now, I did see something around here. They have got some accommodation. I feel this might be the place here where you can get accommodation. I think it's only a one site along here somewhere. It's on Wiki Camps. I'm not quite sure if it's that one or the one back where the mural is. This is another old building. And this is what they say, Warooka is the gateway to the bottom end. I agree. It's the last inland stop before you get down to the national parks. So we'll go for a wander down the oval actually. I just met one of the locals. I was walking past with the camera up and she goes, "Oh, you're being a busybody." So I shut the camera down. I respect them, went back and had a chat to her. She was not in a good mood, she couldn't get a barbecue lit. So she was spewing. I had a bit of a chat to her. But I didn't do any video of her because I respect her privacy and she was happy about that. Funny as. That's all I've got to say. Crazy as batshit she was. But I'm down here now at the Warooka Oval. Now, $10 a night. Over there is your camping area. But just in here, it's caught my eye. We've got a bit of a landscaped area, toilets, playground for the kids. And of course we've got a barbecue. Well, there you go. No campfires are allowed. The water. And there's the toilets. Oh, there's a dump point just there by the toilets. And this is what you do. You get some envelopes, payment envelopes, site fees. There you go. They want to charge you $5 to use the dump point. Okay. Maximum stay 3 nights. And there's no envelopes there. So I can't see many people paying. And there's some more murals. There you go. Just walk straight past it. And the toilets. Trying to walk in the water. I presume that could be the caretaker there, maybe. I reckon. That person there. So I've been here for a while. Could be the caretaker. So the Warooka campground, there you go. For $10 a night, not too bad. This weekend, the Australian Anglers Association state titles were on. Now, 30 years ago, when I was younger, fitter and more agile, I was a member of a club with the Australian Anglers Association. I was a member of Elizabeth Angling Club. We had a great camaraderie, mateship, and we used to have monthly fishing events. And it was very competitive back then. Absolutely crazy competitive, and I will admit. This one here at Warooka, they used to be the base, and they used to virtually book out the campground down at the Oval. And you had 200 plus contestants. It was very, very vigorous competition. It was great. And some of the places you went to, I wouldn't even attempt to go now. Hanging off ropes down the cliffs, climbing over, up and down rock faces. But we did it because we were keen anglers back then. 20 so anglers were here this weekend. They're still competitive, and there's still the camaraderie amongst them. A fantastic mob of blokes. My mate's the current champion from last year, so he's defending his title. He didn't do too bad this weekend. I think he finished third. But I'll show you a video of the weigh-in.
Northern District.
Yeah, they're moving.
Coming. Well, I actually found your cars. I couldn't find you guys. Oh, my dear.
Yes, I literally washed him down at the car park with 3 bottles of water. So way cleaner and when I put him back in the bag. Yeah.
You're going to leave this one.
Yep.
You think any
I think they're bigger than those.
I'm not sure we're going to get size.
Oh, really? Yeah, okay.
They're all the same.
1.7. Is that your big split?
1.7. That'd be anything. Take that out.
15.79.
That's a nice bird.
Now on the bottom, you happy with that, Anthony?
How many fish was it?
55.
55 fish that was. Very nice bag.
Do you have any big fish that you have to record?
So if you like to do a bit of fishing, you like to wet a line, check out the Australian Anglers Association. There's not 25 clubs as there were 30 years ago, but there's still a few clubs lying around. Get in contact with them. They usually have a meeting once a fortnight or once a month. Join them in some of their trips. It could be anywhere. You'll probably thank me for it later.